Okay, let's now look on how to model this project. I'm going to start by checking the work environment. First of all, look for the units. Make sure it's centimeters on the length. Yes, and also on the distance. It has to be the same. Set in centimeters. I think that's correct. Now let's go to insert, and I'm going to link the card. I'm going to choose this one, and here we have it. This is our card. And now after that, what are we going to do? We're going to actually check if this one is pinned. Yes, it is pinned, like you can see in here. Now what we are going to do, we are going to lay some of the layers of the walls over it. But before we start with this one, I'm going to first of all add the grids. So I'm going to go to grid here, and then I'll use these pick lines. And what I'm going to do is to pick this line. No, I will first of all start with this one. I'm going to pick this line, then I will pick again this line, and okay, right now before I continue, I can see the naming is not the right one. I'm going to put A, okay, so that the next one will be something a little bit. Now when we go to the next, use pick line, to the next we can see it's going to be a B, it is going to be a C, and so on. First of all, I will go on this one and I will align them, and I will do such as this to just adjust them like this. And after we're done, now continue. I'm going to work on the vertical one, on the horizontal one. I'm going to use again pick line. First of all, I will pick this one and name it to 1. After that, I will continue. This is a 2, this is a 3, this is a 4th, and this is the 3rd. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to stretch this a little bit and align it with our grids. If I want it to look like this one, then I will make it simple as that. Click on that point, and then we are done with all our grids. Now the next step is going to be adding the walls. I'm going to go to walls and then choose the HD stack. This HD stack is a custom wall that is present on our template, and this is going to be uploaded on our Patreon page. So subscribe to this channel to make sure that when I upload everything, I will let you know. Now let me start from this point here, but before I go on, I would like to show you some settings. I'm putting it on -20, 20 centimeters below the ground, and the top is going to be connected to level 2, and that's all we could do as settings. Now I'm going to start from this point here, and I will continue this way. Just following the grids. The card is really helpful. I encourage you to join our Patreon page so that you might be able to access all these files that are important to most of the exercises. Okay, so this is it. Now let's go on and look That's what we have done. Okay, it starts to take shape. Now let's go to level 1 again. I'm going to go to wall again, and I'm going to use the interior wall. So say custom wall. Now I'm going to go over this. I might follow this guideline and then choose it to align it to this point here. And I think this is the best way to do that, because others it's not really working. I don't see the snaps. Do not know what happened, because normally you should see the snaps, the middle snaps, but here I don't really see it, but there is actually no problem with it. Now you can see the interior wall here is not the same size as the exterior wall, and this is really important in terms of cost. You do not have to make interior walls as the exterior walls, because that is the cost, and you must reduce the cost as possible whenever you know it has no problem on the house. So this is what I do always. Now that is it, and this is our first wall here. Let me go to the thumbnail, and then I will show you what we have created. This is the type of interior wall we are going to use in here. Now for the remaining walls, this one here, these walls in here, this exterior wall on this side, and all these interior walls are going to be your exercise. Please take 1 or 2 minutes to do it, because it is going to really make you familiarize yourself with the tutorial. Alright, let's go on and correct the exercise. I hope you have done your exercise, and now you're ready to check with the solution. I'm going to go over the walls again. I'm going to start with this exterior, and then I will come back, continue with the interior. I'm going to go with the HD stack again, and I'm going to start here in the middle, and what I'm going to do is to follow the grids actually, and just placing almost everything in the correct positions, because I already know this is it. Okay, I'm going to finish this one here, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to walls again, and I'm going to go to HD stack, but this time this is interior, and I'm going to place some walls here like this. And what am I going to do? I'm going to go straight into the interior walls, and this is it. I'm going to be a little bit quick. Okay, this one here, you can see the snaps in the interior. This is what we actually wanted, and now we go to this point here, and we just take these edges, and what we do again, we are going to create this wall like this. This is it, and yeah, continue that way. Let me bring this back to the external edge like this. This is really very important, and yeah, let me go check, and I think this is what we really wanted. I think I might select this one and hide it in this particular view, because I do not really want to see that plan preview in the 3D. Okay, that's all about the exercise about walls.